All right, it's not 4 o'clock yet. We're on time today. Sometimes we start earlier. Sometimes we start earlier. How you doing today, son?
It's another beautiful day, my friend. It's finally starting to cool down a little bit. I'm enjoying it.
All right.
Sore from working out, getting that in my life, getting that going. Got a whole lot going on in raid. That that road never stops.
Oh my God, there is so much
It's
going on right
interesting
now.
times.
So one of the things that I put the title, I was like, how many keys are in this game? I was thinking about this earlier today. I'm like, how many things now with Centranos?
Yeah.
I was like, all right, there's more. And now there's a Forge Pass. And now there's a Fusion. And there's still the Titan event. And there's all the stuff you have to do every day. So I'm like, how many things do we actually have to do in any given day of raid right now? So I was thinking about this and I was like, let's go through this. Let's just start with the keys. Right? So for Arena, you get 39 keys a day. Which reminds me, I should probably refresh here. See if I can get some wins. So you get 39 keys a day for Arena. Let's jot this down somewhere. Let's see if we can do this. We get there we go. All right, so we get 39 keys. Then we get 20 keys for 3v3 Arena. We get 18 keys for Doom Tower. We get 6 keys for Iron Twins. We get 36 keys for Faction Crypts. We get 4 keys for Clan Boss. We get 3 keys for Hydra, but let's call that a half a day. We'll call that 0.5. Mm-hmm. We get 8 keys for Centranos. Am I missing anything?
No, I don't think so. Arena, 3 Arena. Oh, there are those really keys.
Right. So there's 132 keys a day without any bonus keys.
Wins. Yeah.
Right. Without any bonus keys, there's 132 keys a day, roughly, or 131 keys, depending. Like, forget Hydra. Fine. It's 131 keys a day. And then you still have to run your campaign battles. You still have to run whatever dungeons, you're not using with keys, like potions, minotaurs, dragon, whatever it is that you're doing. Oh. I messed up the Doom Tower keys because it's 10 gold keys and 15. Yeah, I said 18, right? But you don't get 18. You actually get 25. So we're up to 138. Yeah. So, you're looking at close to 140 keys a day. And that's without, like, a lot of that's without energy. Like, the Doom Tower keys are all without energy. The Arena keys are all without energy. Clan Boss is without energy. Centranos is without energy. The only keys that require energy anywhere are Iron Twins. And then you have to burn through 480 energy a day plus your free energy, which is probably another 300. It's like the amount of time you have to if it took 1 minute a key, you're talking about 2.5 hours here almost. And that's just the keys. That's not even with using your energy. I swear, I burn through my energy really fast. My energy is gone. Like, I can go through 500 energy in 10 minutes. But going through these 140 keys takes me like 6 hours. It's ridiculous.
Yeah. There's just a lot.
There's just a lot.
It's nice that they made Centranos key based and it's not energy.
Yeah.
I don't think they could have gotten away with it any other way, but yeah, it's just a lot. It's a lot to keep track of, a lot to keep constantly on top of. It's just a lot. What else do you say?
Yeah, I think one thing that they should do is they should get rid of the timers on some of the keys. I don't think you should have a timer on your clan boss keys. I don't think you should have a timer on your arena tokens, your arena battle tokens, whatever. I think you should get
That
10
would be
arena
nice.
10 arena
Yeah.
battles a day with a 5 or 10 pack of extras. Like that's it. And they should just increase the rewards. I think you should only have to do 5 3v3 battles a day. Oh, you know what? We forgot some keys. There are 10 live arena keys. So now we're up to
True,
148. Yeah. We forgot some keys. There's live arena now. In fact, live arena is going on right now. Let me go jump into live arena. I have not been doing my live arena. Let me say hello to chat before I go do anything else. Got Alex, MZ, hello. Yonde, Pavel, Lumac, Sabik, good to see you. Burso, Tonk, Dave Strode. Suzanne Johansson is in the house. John Hodgson, good to see you. Fun and Party, Fat Dave 3000. Steezy Ant, and Real Techniques, all in the house. Everybody hit the like button right now. Smash the like button. Let's see if we can get all these likes out there. And then, and then thanks for joining us. So, we're talking about all the keys Dave showed. We're talking about literally every key in the game. Play the bot. Hello. You're right, Alex. Sometimes there are 3 factions open, so it's not 36 keys. It could be 54 keys. That is right. So on those days, let's see, we're up to 148 plus 18 is 166. 166 keys we're talking about now. And that's without using any energy whatsoever. So yeah, there are a lot of things to do in this game right now. And okay, on top of that, you have to do all your dailies and everything. Now you have to do the fusion stuff. You have to do the Tormund stuff. You have to do the Forge Pass stuff. So you have your daily quest, your advanced quest, your Forge Pass quest. There's just a lot going on. Somebody is going go first. Somebody is going go first. And the question is, am I fast enough to beat them? Let's actually why not? Let's see if they want to go first. Let's see if we can go first. Probably can't. I'm probably going to lose this one. Let's see how fast they are, though. That's interesting. Well, I need 2 damage dealers at this point, right? So maybe I don't. I'm curious about what they're going to do. Yeah, okay. So there's the Lady Kimmy. I'm tempted to bring out the Sun Wukong now, right? Let's see if they ban my Cardiel. If they ban my Cardiel and I go first, I think it's a win. If they ban my Arbiter, then, well, they didn't ban my Arbiter. So now it's down to Stone Skin. Did they have Stone Skin or not? No Stone Skin. And their Lady Kimmy was not fast enough. This could be a full nuke. Boom. I think they should have banned the Arbiter. If they had banned the Arbiter, I think I would have lost. Sabik asks, are you going for Tormund the Cold? Oh, I'm sorry. Are you going for Tormund Colred? Yes. Yeah, I'm going for Tormund. John Hodgson's got Emic Masteries left to get for your clan boss team. Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, definitely let me know how it's working. That was a fun team to work on, by the way, so I appreciate that. Joshua, you finally got past 24 and 25 Dragon. Also got bored, started another account completely free to play. And First Void opened a damn Cold Heart on top of like 15 rares and 100 mystery shards. That's nice. Wow. Having that Fire Knight solution right away. Georgia is problematic. Now he goes with this go first. So the question becomes, what do we do about it? And it's going to bring a second nuker. This guy's level 72. Probably a spender. This could be interesting. Could go round and round and round and nobody could win. Yeah, this is a little bit of a gamble. I could have gotten rid of the Georgia and then we just would have gone round and round. Oh, let's see. There we go. I don't have a second cleanse. But I can do this. Now he's going faster than my Helicat, which is a problem. Reset. Yeah, I think this might be bad. We'll have to see. Can land a decrease attack, that would help. Did not. Little surprised he doesn't have more damage. Yeah. Yeah, I think I should not have gone with the increased speed aura. I should have stuck with my guns and gone with the defensive aura. Because what happened is I got too fast. And And that meant that he was able to counter whatever I was doing, but I wasn't able to counter what he was doing because I was always going first. I would have been better off going second. That's too bad. Ollie, hello. Good to see you. What set to gear Frozen Banshee, guys? Yeah. You need accuracy. Perception's good. And then you want defensive stats for the most part. OG Stamp, hey. Ivan says, Raid Shadow Legends, all keys, speed run when. That would be interesting to do a speed run with every single key. See how fast you could do it. I might do that as a video. That'd be kind of fun. I am going for both Torment and the Christmas Fusion on my main. Yes, I am. Hey, Mario. How you doing? Here's the question. Do I need a second reviver? Do I need a second reviver? That's interesting. So Mishinaki has a chance to join in on attacks. It's got a decreased defense. I think he also has a buff strip, right? Let's see how hard he hits. Decently hard. Ooh. Do your whirlwind. Really thought we were going to get that guy there. Maybe I should have gone after Arbiter. I thought about going after Arbiter. Cold Doom Tower keys might be the only problem there. Yeah, I guess it depends on where you are. Right? If I were going to do a speed run, I might do it once it's already cleared. Yeah, I can't even kill anybody now. I mean, I could have banned the Arbiter and left the Mithrala to deal with. I could have also picked as my last champion rather than Lydia. I think Lydia was a mistake. I should have brought in Pytheon. No, I already had Pytheon. They banned him. I should have brought in maybe Cardiel. I mean, that's what I'll start with this time. Okay, tankiness. More tankiness. Arbiter doesn't matter that much. If they go first, I'm okay with that. We need to get rid of Vizek, Scylla the Drakes, let's get rid of Regash. Let's see what they can do with no damage. I want that. Yeah, I guess so. Let's see what they can do with little damage. I don't have a Reviver anymore, but... There we go. They got a slow Arbiter. But they've got a very big shield. That's a huge shield. I think this should be a win. I love it when my cardio crits like that. Mr. T2 Sugars asks, if you had to spend $20 or $30 a month on this game, what do you think the best value is? It's a good question, but I'm the wrong person to ask because I've never spent any money. I've never looked at the packs. I would say, you know, I've spent in other gacha games. There's a game that I used to play called Mythic Heroes that I really liked. And they had a permanent subscription. For $20, you could buy it. And then you get daily rewards forever. And that was really good value. So something that's probably long-term, maybe a monthly pass of some kind. Otherwise, I don't know. I don't know that I would ever spend on shards. You'll probably get some answers, though. Ian Godwin says the monthly gem pack. Somebody wants to go first. I really need to get my monkey up to speed. I don't even know if he's built.
Embarrassment having a level 50 monkey, man. What's going on here?
I've got 86 stars. It takes a while to build him up. Now he's going defensive. Okay. We're dancing around. Let's stick with the go first, I guess. Let's do this. And let's do... Who's going to crush? Maybe I should not even worry about crushing. Maybe I should just do... Nah, I need another damage dealer, I think. Let's go back to this. Actually, let's do that. It's going to go defensive on this, I'm assuming. The question is, how fast is his Arbiter? Because could I get away with not banning his Arbiter? I mean, his monkey isn't 6-star ascended, so it doesn't... Hello. That's interesting. I'm going to ban the Arbiter. Monkey doesn't have a banner. Not too worried about that speed. Our base could be very fast, though. Not that fast. Okay. Pick up our 5. Do another 5. So what was that? Were we 2 and 3? Or was it 3 and 2? I forget. No music today. So what happens is when I put music on my videos, I have to pay somebody for them. So we still got to find a free option. Do I get paid for the ads that run on my stream? I do. Yes. I get paid 55% of the ad revenue for everything on my channel. Yeah, so the if you have YouTube Premium, it's just a portion of that. It's, you know, whatever it is. It's just like premium viewers generate a certain amount of money. And then for the ads, there's a bidding system. Let's see. What will we do here? Let's be flexible. So what happens is advertisers bid on ads on your channel, and then you get a rate per 1,000 views. And whatever that rate is, you then get 55% of that rate per 1,000 views, basically. All right, this is interesting. Again, the question is, how fast is their fast? I don't really care. Let's get rid of Arbiter. They've got a bigger aura, but unless Kymar is very fast. My Lady Kimmy is over 300, and I think she's like a 311 or something. We'll see how fast their Kymar is. My Arbiter has gotten so fast in the last month. I've gotten like 30 extra speed on her in the last month. It's so nice. I actually had to rebuild her a second time. Like I rebuilt her, I got her to like 350 something, and then I rebuilt her again, and now she's like 360 something. I gotta double check that. I'm not 100% sure if that's true. I think that's true. Okay, Kymar. It's probably going to be enough. I'm probably out. Oof. Could be interesting. Can Kymar kill off my Skull Crown? Yes. That's too bad. Because I should have opened with the decrease, but that is what it is. Meredith. Yeah. This is why I don't like picking Cardiel first. Puts you in a weird spot. Because you don't have the option to go with 2 damage dealers in. Or it's hard to, unless you know exactly what they're doing. Like he went defense and pivoted to go first. So I usually like starting with this, but I could also start with Mithrala. Mithrala is a pretty good flex. Yeah, let's do that. You're also giving away a lot of information when you put a Mithrala out there. Like, Mithrala always dictates the choices. Alex is cool. I don't skip, but if I could. Yeah, I mean, I appreciate people watching the ads. You don't have to if you can skip them. All right, go second. Executive support and logistics. Hello. Hey, Great Dane. Good to see you. Dark the Enigma. Good to see you too. How many of you are playing Live Arena these days? Now that they've like added the primal quartz to the chests, is that a motivating factor for anybody? Does anybody play more now because of that? Or is it just basically the same? It's too slow. Same for everybody. Yeah. All right. What are we doing here? Ban my one reviver, but you got a Wukong, so Wukong is now my reviver. I hope. I made the same mistake earlier. I should not have picked Lydia. My Lydia is good, but I feel like she's not quite sturdy enough. All right, she did her cleanse. So let's do this. But now she gets her hex out. So Wukong is the fear. Wow, he did not do much. So this should be okay. I think it's going to be okay. Now we can go after Wukong, and if we kill Wukong, he's going to revive our allele for us. There we go. Didn't matter. The A1 was enough. Yeah, looks like we're going to lose this one. It's going to be close, though. I mean, if I can kill Wukong again at the right time. but can't kill off Eric's for whatever reason. I don't know why Eric's is so freaking tanky. Yeah, she's not tanky enough. She's very fast and accurate, but she's not tanky enough. Ivan says, I've won like 2 out of 13 live arena matches. Yeah. Alex says, hey, I didn't know a stream was going on. Every Thursday, buddy. Every Thursday. Can you see my Wukong build after? Sure. I don't even know that I built Wukong. Honestly, I really don't know if I've built Wukong. Okay, I have. Not too bad, actually. That's a decent build. Booked out. I don't have a blessing yet. Blessing should probably be Soul Reap, I would think. Oops. So, yeah, maybe Soul Reap. It is a 4-star blessing. I should probably use that. Masteries, I'm not finished yet. Let's see. I can do more. Yeah, I don't really know. Probably Cycle of Violence. I wonder if I should run Cycle of Magic or Evil Eye. Because I don't really like any of these. I mean, this one's not bad. Yeah, I want that. You use Lightning Cage? Bonus damage can occur on each hit of a skill, but does not count as an extra hit. That's nice. Bonus damage inflicted by each lightning orb stack is equivalent to 2% of an enemy champ's max HP. Do you use them in a boss fight? Makes sense if you use them in PvE. I think in PvP this might be a little bit stronger. I'm going to choose that. What are you growling about? What are you growling about? It's you. You're looking in the mirror. It's you. Why are you growling at the other dog? The other dog is you. Come here, sweetie. Come here. This is Zoe. She is my in-law's dog. And she hangs out with our dog, Piper. Aw, sweetie. You shy? You being shy? Want to say hello? But she is absolutely adorable. We love her. And she's here for 5 days. While her parents go on a trip. She gets along with Piper very well. Yeah, good girl. Good girl. but she's not used to looking at herself in the mirror, so she's been growling at herself for the last 10 minutes. See if we can do some regular arena. Joshua says she's adorable. She is. She's a total sweetheart. She's got a snaggletooth, which is really funny. When she was a puppy, her teeth were so sharp. Really, really sharp. It's you. It's you, you crazy dog. Not too shabby. I'll take that. Sometimes, yeah, this one's got lightning cage in arena. Sometimes you got to get creative to win these. No stone skin. It's a bit of a shock. Seeing a Mortu Macabre without stone skin is just weird. It's like it's naked. Joshua says, my two were the same way, would always play fight and gnaw on your hand, and it would hurt like hell. Yeah, I don't mind the gnawing on the hand. Both of the puppies do that, but they're pretty gentle. Like we've trained them pretty well, and they're not inherently aggressive. But when Zoe was a puppy, her teeth were so sharp, it was like difficult. Oh, crap. I should not have. All right. Well, we're going to try to steal this stone skin. Can we break through it, maybe? Can we break through it? Oh, boy. There's a problem. Maybe we can kill him. There we go. All right. Inneth way. Yande says, to set up an arena team speed team, what is this percentage we have to be within the fastest champion? You have to be whatever percentage your turn meter is. I'll show you in just a second.
Yeah, cool. It's my walk time, so I'll be back.
Okay.
Have fun, everybody.
Yeah, so speed tunes are. I've shown this before, but I'll show it again because it can be confusing. And I think sometimes speed tunes they feel trickier than they are. They're not actually super tricky, but you do actually have to do the calculation. And so you can get the calculation reversed. Everybody, we all have our weirdnesses with percentages and stuff. Okay, so you take the speed of your fastest champion, and then you divide it by the percentage speed boost. So let's say you have an arbiter who's running at 300. The speed boost is 30%, right? So You want to divide it by 1.3. Now that gives you the speed of the next fastest champion. So your second fastest champion has to be above that. So they have to be at 231. Now, for any other champions, let's say the second champion here is, I don't know, Haikatoon, who gives you a 15% turn meter fill. So the third fastest champion and the fourth fastest champion get a 45% turn meter fill, but they have to match the speed of the fastest champion, which was 300. So you would take 300 and you would divide that by, in this case, it's going to be 45%, so it's going to be 1.45. Right? And so they need to be running at 207. So 300, 240, 207. Now, if you want both of them faster, obviously champion 3 and 4 need to be faster than this. You might want to run one at like 209, one at 208 or something to get the tune right. But just make sure that, you have them in the right place. But that's how it works. And the percentage can be different, so if you're, let's say like my Runekeeper Dazdurk is my fastest champion on my Noob versus Pro account, and he's running at like 275. So he gives a 25% turn meter fill, so it would just be 1.25. And so my Deacon Armstrong needs to run at 220. Now my Deacon Armstrong gives another 15%, but I don't do the calculation based on the 220. I always go back to the 275. So it would be 275, right, divided by 25% and 15% is 40%. So it'd be 1.4. So my third fastest champion needs to run at 196, 197. So you always want to make sure, like, the way it works is your fastest champion creates the speed, like the dynamic, whatever it is, the limit, the ceiling. Think of it that way. They're like standing at the front of the line, and everybody has to cross that line in order to go before the enemy team. So you don't have to be, just behind the next guy. You literally need to cross that line. So if that person is standing on that line and they're standing on that line at 300 speed, it means everybody has to cross the 300 line, the 300 speed barrier in order to go. And they have to cross it. They literally have to cross it, because if they come right up to it, the other team's going to go. So they have to be one speed faster than that. So if they're at 300 and then you boost, the next person has to be the equivalent of 300.1. And the next person has to be the equivalent of 300.1. And the next person has to be the equivalent of 3. So however many times you increase the turn meter, that's how many times they get, or how many, whatever percentage, the total percentage they get to get over the 300 line. All right. I got to let this dog out. She's freaking out. I'll be right back. I'll be right back. Okay, there's somebody else's headache now. They're going to destroy the house. But I hope that explanation sufficed. Dark says, now you and Son have a raid stream with your dogs as a guest co-host. Yep. What's the goal of this stream? To entertain and educate. Contributor. I don't know. It's Thursday. On Thursday, I play on my main account and show people stuff. So if you have a question, if you have something interesting, about my account that you see that you're interested in, you can talk about whatever. This should be interesting. Damn it. All right, I'm going to have to beat this team. Give me a sec. That was frustrating. Um, I got stunned and I lost my freaking. I'm not sure exactly what's happening. I'm not sure exactly what's happening here. I'll swing at this one for a while. I find this fun. I forgot my Pythion got faster than my Mithrala. I thought Mithrala was going to cleanse there, but I think Pythion is faster than Mithrala now by like 2. Mithrala is at 262. And Pythion at 259. So why was she going behind him? That's why. Cycle of Revenge. All right. I got to figure this one out. That wasn't too bad. Pythion's in a protection set. That's why that happened that way. It's kind of interesting. I don't really know. I mean, maybe I got to go look at these champions a little bit more. Let me go look at Eric's for a second. Now that I've been beaten by him a whole bunch today. All right, has a 35% chance of removing a random buff from each target on the A1. 2 AoEs. Has a 75% chance of placing a stun debuff for 1 turn. Transfers a random debuff from this champion to the targets that receive stun debuffs. Okay. Places an ally protection buff on all allies. Where was the block debuffs buff coming from? Where was the block debuffs buff coming from? Does anybody know? Am I missing something? It must have been a mastery, right? It must have been whatchamacallit. Why do I keep doing? Where is it? No, there's a... Is it this one? There it is. Wisdom of Battle. Has a 30% chance of placing a block debuff buff on this champion for 1 turn when that expires. That's got to be it. That's the only place it could have come from. It landed a lot, though. For a 30% chance, it landed a lot. Can you explain weak affinity and how I can know and tell? Yeah, sure. True. No extra takeovers. Cheez-It says, Kimmy! That was a killer defense. It was nice. It was really fun. Ruthless, good to see you, Cesar Philippe. All right, so weak affinity. So the weak affinity in general is just the it's just this triangle here, right? So the arrows follow the strong affinity. So the blue arrow means blue is strong into green. The green arrow means green is strong into red, and the red arrow means red is strong into blue. And the void affinity isn't strong or weak against anything. So that's basically what the affinities do. Now, in terms of like what it actually does, you have to go diving kind of deep to find it. So you have to go here to FAQ and guides. And then you have to go, I think it's game guides. No, maybe it's not. Maybe it's, whoops. Guides and FAQ. Yeah, it's here. And then you have to click on see all 19 articles. And then you have to scroll down. And then here you see affinity. This is the only explanation I've ever found for affinity. I mean, you can go to HH, you could go to hellhades.com, but this is the only explanation I've ever found in game. And so, there it gives you the triangle. And then it has a link to a video, so you can watch the video. But here's how it actually works. And this explanation should be right there in the game somewhere. You shouldn't have to go looking for it. It should be really, really easy to see. So if the attacker has an affinity advantage, you have a 30% chance of landing a strong hit. Right? We'll talk about strong hits in a second because they don't actually tell you what a strong hit is for a little bit. Actually, down here, you can kind of see it. Strong. So this is the actual thing. Right? So maybe it's just better to look here. Okay. So if you are at an affinity advantage, you have a 15% extra chance of a critical hit, and you have a 30% chance of a strong hit chance, and that strong hit would do 30% extra damage. So those are the advantages for being strong affinity. Neutral affinity has nothing. Weak affinity is bad. Weak affinity means you do 20% less damage off the top, just 20% damage reduction. You lose 15% of your crit rate, which can't be recovered. You can't run at 115% crit rate and get that back. It just means you're going to not crit 15% of the time. But then you also have a 35% weak hit chance. Now, a weak hit is not a crit, it's a weak hit. So I'm pretty sure the way that this works is 50% of the time. I'm not 100% sure of this. Maybe somebody in the chat knows, but I'm pretty sure the way that this works is you've got a 35% chance to weak hit and you lose your 15% crit rate. So I guess it's actually, I don't know which direction it's rolled, but it might be multiplicative. So it might not be additive. It might not be a 50% chance to not crit. It might be 85% of the time you don't crit, or 85% of the time you would crit, but then 35% of that time it would turn into a weak hit. I don't know. A weak hit does 30% less damage, and it cannot land debuffs or effects. So it's weak hitting is massively penalizing. Yeah. And I don't know if this damage, this 30% damage is multiplied with that 20% damage. So is it a 44% damage reduction, or is it a 50% damage reduction? I don't know. But it's a lot less damage, which is why whenever your clan boss damage dealer goes up against the weak affinity, your damage drops so much. You lose tons of damage when you're weak affinity against clan boss. So I hope that answers the question. Ruthless asks, how's the stream going? Did I miss anything important? Yeah, we counted up the keys in game. There are 158 keys in the game every day. That's not including the 3 weekly Hydra clan boss keys. Oh, that reminds me. I need to get into Cursed City, I think. Yeah, I've still got 6 keys to do over here. Now, I was going to try to break through Dark Fae here. I was going to mess around and try to break through Dark Fae here, but I don't know if I care. I don't think I care. Yeah, I don't think I care. Not that I don't want to get through her eventually, but you can wander around, you can go around to the other bosses. You don't have to fight her. I am actually up here, so I could keep pushing up in this quadrant. That'd be fun. Go for this key here. Maybe we'll just do that for a little bit. I got 6 more keys, so I want to make sure I use them. Oh, wow. Look at this. HP only from, that's Bannerlords. Is that Skinwalkers? And then, or no, Orcs. I wish they would just tell you. I wish they would just actually spell it out. Now I have to memorize the symbols for all of the factions. Timid doesn't have any gear on, but let's do that. See what happens. Could be cool. Timid has no gear on. The two Vrasks, I think, are geared. Yeah, so this should be interesting. I mean, I'm assuming that my Artak is good enough to solo this. Maybe I should have just had him solo. But there's a lot of healing here, so. Ooh, and revives on death. Maybe I have to gear Timid the Fool. Wow, what is up with this? That's a lot of buffs, a lot of protective buffs. All right. Is the next wave going to be any easier? It's like all Shadowkin. Is it all Shadowkin? Yeah, it's 5 Shadowkin. I need to kill Ninja because if he freezes me, I'm going to die. But yeah, he always opens with this A2. More revive on deaths. I think it's revives on death. That's what I think it is. I think it's revives on death, like passersby. I think it's revives on death, not revive on deaths. Down to Artak. We get this done, buddy? He's not in a regen set. He's in a stun set. Now he's up against dwarves. And they do have a revive, right? Melga's a reviver. Is that Melga? I think that's Melga. Let's get some stuns. A couple of stuns. Even St. Peter has not so many keys. I would like some convenience. Ollie asks, how many 6 stars do you got? I'll check it out. I don't know. Speak says, I only have Artek built for this and I can't get through the first wave. Yeah, it can be tricky. I think in a regen set, he would probably do fine. I have him in a stun set. So, got through that. How many 60s do I have? Let's look. $10, $20, $30, $40, $50, $60, $70, $81. 81 6 stars with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. With 5 yet to be completed. So I finally actually 6-starred my Rector draft. I don't know why I 6-starred Mistwriter Dathi. I must have had an idea when I did that. I've been wanting to 6-star Marag Bronzelock for a long time, and Ruella's awesome. And obviously Wukong. So I think I have 2 duplicate 60s. I have 2 Seekers. There's one. Where's the other? There's the other. So 2 Seekers, and then I have 2 Inquisitor Shamils. There's one and there's the other. And the second one I just 60'd. He's not even built. As far as legendary is concerned, it looks like I have 36 6-stars. If we just looked at the legendaries that I have on the account, then let's see. 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 94. And I have probably maybe 10 duplicates, 12 duplicates, something like that. So dupe Martyr, dupe Valkyrie, dupe Cleopteryx, dupe Elenarl. I think I have dupe Skull Lords. Yeah. I literally I pulled these like almost back-to-back pulls. So that's what, 5? Is Yoshi a dupe? I don't think so. No. Supreme Elhain is a dupe. That's 6. Walking Tomb Trang is 7. Oh, yeah. So Eric's is 8. Drexthar is 9. Yannicka is 10. Goffred is 11. Sissia is 12. Arbiter is 13. Oh, I do have another Yoshi. So 14. 14 dupes. 14 dupe Legos. And one of them is a void. So if we looked at my void legendaries, or I guess 2 of them are voids now because I pulled an arbiter. But I got, yeah. I pulled 2 void legendaries that are dupes. Now, how many I pulled from shards? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I've now pulled 8 void legendaries from shards. And 2 of them are dupes. Any other questions? I have 7 primal and thinking of pulling them tomorrow, chasing for the 15 times Kymar, 2% chance of a Lego. Yeah, you could. If you don't care about mythics, then primals are just another opportunity to get legendaries. You know, and you can use them obviously for the summon rush. Sabik Yersa gets frozen. Yeah, I mean, I guess you could build him with a lot of resistance if you could get it onto him, but that'd be tricky. Ruella is awesome. Ollie says, 81 nice. I really like that we have to build new champs for the new content. I agree. I think that's kind of fun. Dathi is underrated for me. He is a very good champion. He is a good champion. It's not that I didn't want to build him. I just don't remember why I built him. I don't know if it was a faction crypt. I don't think it was. I think I just had a lot of chickens and I was doing a champion training event and I needed to level up somebody and I picked him. And I don't remember what the thought process was. My first void dupe was Whirlum. That was painful since we got him for free back in the day. Yeah, well, I got Supreme Elhain. Did I get her for free? Did we get her for free? I don't even remember who we got for free. But I got her and then she was my next void legendary. So I literally got her and then I got her again. She was a fusion. Yeah. Oh, I forgot to change my team. I forgot to change my team. So now we got 2 go second teams, super tanky teams against each other. No damage dealers in sight. At least they only have 1 reviver. Okay, so I've got to find some way to kill their Duchess. That's going to be fun. And realistically, I'm going to have to burn through the ultimate Death Knight in order to get to her. All right, let's see if we can do this. Their ultimate Death Knight isn't that tanky, so that's actually going to help me. Let's see if we can get him down. He actually healed on that attack. How much he healed? And now I'm hitting. I got provoked. That was my fault. My fault. Let's see. All right, so I need to be able to kill this ultimate Death Knight faster than the cooldown of what's her face's Duchess's revive. Okay, so he's dead. I need her to, yeah, drop her drop. There we go. Now it's time for my Mithrala. So Mithrala needs to go next. There we go. Now let's get that out there. So they don't have a cleanse. I can take some of these buffs off. This is just slow work, guys. I'm sorry about this. I forgot to change my team. I'm kind of embarrassed. I think I can win this. It's just going to take like 20 minutes. I mean, if I had landed I didn't land a single hex, a single petrification. If I had landed one, there we go. That was like 7 tries to land a hex or a petrification. All right, now she has it down, but I need everybody else to go. Why did it get extended? It got extended after the fact. She's going to revive him. Now I need to burn him down fast again. All right, so he should go down. Now he's down for 3 turns, I think, right? That was 1. 3 of her turns. And she's getting health back and shields. All right, so next turn, I think she revives. All right, so now we need the ally attack. Not quite. I'll do this. Come on. We can almost kill her. Again, I think we've got 3 turns left. So Cardiel, there we go. Cardiel's got to do the work because he's got those passives. He's got those passives that help. He does extra stuff against Demon Spawn. 6.5 minutes. We're still going. That's a lot of boss to break through. Whew. Oh, I feel like I lifted something heavy. Tomas, hey, Colard, good to see you. Fun fact, got my sister-in-law playing Raid, so I am coaching too today. That is fun. That's cool. Congrats. Mr. T2 Sugar says, I've played for less time than you have, and I have 135 6 stars. I just do it to finish champ training. Yeah, Sun's pace is a lot higher than mine as well. I don't really, first of all, I don't really 6-star new champions that often. I probably get like 3 a month, something like that at this point. You know, I should be going a lot faster. I could be going a lot faster, but I barely play my account. So, you know, Thursday stream, one of the nice things about the Thursday stream is I actually get to come on this account and play it because I did it again. I never get to come on this account and play it. So that's just nice to be able to do that. But also my pace isn't that fast. You know, I think based on where I am in the game, like how much time I've spent and how much, not just days I've logged in, but how many hours I've spent in the game, I could probably have another 20 or 30 6 stars if I was really pushing for 6 stars all the time. But one of the reasons that I don't is because I can't book them anyway. So I would really have to focus on getting more books, you know, and getting more 6 stars, and then getting the books for the 6 stars.
Book them if you do more champion training.
Yeah. Well, that's what we were just talking about.
No, I'm saying I that's where I get all my books to book all those champions. But yeah,
right. But it's funny because you get them from champion training.
Slowed down.
And how do you complete champion training? By leveling up champions. And so you're getting more 6 stars, and you're getting a 6 star and getting 1 legendary tome out of it. You know, so like you're going to outpace your books. You're getting more books, which means you will be able to 6-star more champions, or like build out more 6-star champions. But you're just going to have more 6 stars that are empty than I do. Like not most of my 6 stars, but a large number of my 6 stars are built out. Wave of Water asked, since playing Cintranos, have you rediscovered any champs you haven't used before? Not yet, but I was reacquainted with the idea that Shield Guard cleanses himself at the start of every turn by 1 debuff. He removes his own debuff. I forgot about that. I've never used that ability on him before, because I either use him as like a Minotaur soloer or a campaign soloer, or, you know, faction wars or something. So he's with a team. Like, I don't think about the fact that he can cleanse himself, but he actually won a boss fight for me because of that ability. So I haven't figured out any new, like, I haven't discovered new champions yet, but I will, I'm sure. Ruthless says, unfortunately, I'm not going for the fusion since I don't know if I have enough time to complete it during the holidays. And that's a really valid reason for not going for it. In fact, that's one of the best reasons for not going for it. Yeah, like you said, you don't want to start it and then have to drop out. So Joshua says, wondered your opinion on this, Colred. I pulled Rotos and knocked during the 1+1 and was wondering which you think should be prioritized in 6-starring. Level 56, still early game-ish. That's a good question. Rotos and knocked. Where is knocked? Knocked is... Where's knocked? Rotos is really good, but he's a single target damage dealer. People usually use him in arena. Not that you can't use him in other places. Like, he's good in a lot of places, you can see. The issue with him is if you don't have the right team around him or you don't have the level of gear necessary to really make him pop off, he's not like going to push your account really hard. If you look at his stats, like look at his base stats, right? His base stats aren't great. Low speed, low HP, high attack and defense, really high defense for an attack-based champion. Definitely gets stronger with Siphi. He does have this passive, which is why his HP is like not as important. So will decrease damage from enemy hits so that incoming damage from a single hit will not exceed 50% of this champion's max HP. And it grants an extra turn if this damage reduction occurs. So you don't actually want him with a huge HP pool, right? But it's kind of interesting. Like, I don't know. He's very, very good. I've never pulled him. So I can't give you like a totally great assessment on him, but he feels like he needs a team around him. Now Noct, I don't know where Noct is. Let me look. It's a dark elf. I mean, Rotos is definitely better than Noct. But the question is, how good is Noct? And I don't actually know. Yeah, I think this guy gets used in Sand Devil's Necropolis. Yeah, he gets used there and, can be used in a couple other places. He's actually rated pretty well, it looks like. I would say for Demon Lord, he might be good because he's like, all right, he's got this. Places 2 poisons here, places an additional 2 poisons. But only if the sleep is, so that doesn't become a great clan boss skill. Ally protection. He's got some heals for himself every time a poison debuff ticks. Yeah, I don't know. He seems okay. Rotos, though, is god tier in Arena, so I don't know if you'd have to prioritize either one, but if you don't have an Arena champion yet, you could build him. I wish I had a more clear answer for you. I've never pulled either one of those champions, unfortunately. Mario says, since I have a limited champion pool, what do you think about this team for Fire Knight 20 to 25? Apothecary, Newt, Neldor, Rhineblade, I think that is, right? Thylesia, and Allure. That sounds great other than the Thylesia. She's okay, but I don't know that you need her on that team. So, where is she? Here she is. So she's got the debuff spread. She's got an AoE. Decreased defense. I mean, are you struggling for wave clear with that team? Let me see. Yeah, maybe she's your wave clearer. Is that why? It's not too bad. You get a lot of multi-hitters. You've got 2 A1 turn meter decreasers. That feels good. Neldor, you might be doing overkill with the multiple hits. So Neldor he's an elf, right? So he's got the triple hit A1, and then the quad hit here, decrease attack. Attacks all enemies. So this is good. He has the decreased speed AoE. So actually, I would probably hold on to him. Yeah, I would actually probably hold on to him. The trouble you may have with that team is either wave clear or sustain. You basically have to clear the waves and the boss without taking a hit because Apothecary is not going to be enough to keep you really alive. But that's a good team. That's a very good team. So, if you have, I don't know how long you've been playing the game. you're probably not to Scylla the Drakes yet. I was going to say if you had a sustained champ that could also do some wave stuff, you know, Scylla the Drakes is great. She's got that AoE stun. She's got the slow on the A1, turn meter decrease on the A1, the healing, the revive in case somebody dies. Like that would be a really good fit. But without that, maybe, I mean, you have a decreased defense champion. You're probably fine. Ollie Cost says, I'm at 169 6 stars and got so many chickens, it's not even funny, but I'm playing for a long time. Yeah, I mean, you get to that point, right? John Hodgson says, Rotos helps me in Doom Tower. Okay. Noctis in the Dark Elves, yes. Geo would help. Geo would definitely help me. Rotos is my favorite champ. Hope to pull him one day. I'm you know, what champion that I don't have would be my favorite champion? For a long time, I thought it was Yumiko. I thought Yumiko would be my favorite champion if I pulled her. Corvus would be one. Like Duchess, probably not. Like Acrisia, probably not. Frisk would be pretty good. Like these are all good champions, but I'm like, which one I would love, you know, like Riho Bonespur is one of my favorites. Just looking at her, I'm like, she looks so cool. She's got such a cool kit. I want that champion. Yeah. You just got Syl. Okay. So then you could definitely try Syl. You know, just think about how many, first of all, how fast are you? And then how many hits do you need? So yeah, Thalicia might make it faster than Scylla the Drakes. Like you might be fine with that. I would try it out. I don't know. Are there champions that you haven't built? Is that why you're asking? Because you're going to build Syl for everywhere. So if one of those champions hasn't been built yet, just swap Syl in for whoever you haven't built. Yeah, the stun CC helps Crash. The slow helps. The turn meter decrease helps. Skrill's Duchess is a great champion, but I don't know that I don't know that she'd become one of my favorites. Build her with enough HP and a curing set, and being negative affinity doesn't matter. No, thank you. No, thank you. I'll show you my Syl. I don't build her as a big healer. I mean, she heals. You know, you can get extra heals out of her if you want to put her in a set like that. But how's my Scylla the Drakes built? It's been a while since I built her, actually. So accuracy and tanky, she's got over 70,000 HP. Looks like over 4,000 defense, about 120 speed, 365 accuracy. I don't really worry about resist on her because even though resist would help, her passive works regardless of whether or not she's stunned or whatever. So usually you don't need that. I got a little bit of regen on her. So her personal heal is 13%. But I want that accuracy to land, that turn meter decrease, that slow, and that stun. In fact, I would love her accuracy to be higher than 365. I'm sure she's got... Does she have accuracy masteries? She doesn't, because I couldn't get to them, I guess. Yeah. I actually set her up. I have her set up on the offense tree. I didn't even realize that. I haven't rebuilt her since I don't know how long. But I did her masteries when I got her, and she's been in the same masteries ever since. And let's use a charm at the forge. Let's go. Let's get some good gear. What kind of gear? Maybe lethal? I got to go farm some lethal gear. I haven't done my instinct yet. Let's do some instinct. Let's go for some mythical instinct with crit rate. I don't care what piece it is. Let's do that. There's a Lego, 6 stars. A lot of epics here. There's another legendary. Another weapon. Ooh, there's my mythic. 5-star mythic helmet. Let's see if it's got crit rate. Crit rate as the mythic. Speed, crit damage, defense. That's beautiful. Look at that. That is a nice helmet. Oh, I wish that were 6 stars. I wish that was 6 stars. All right, let's look at them all. So crit rate, I'll hold on to that for now. Crit rate and accuracy and attack. That's not too bad. HP percentage gauntlets with crit rate, attack, and crit damage. That's not bad. That could go on an HP-based damage dealer. No speed, though. I'm not seeing any speed. Crit rate, speed, crit damage, and accuracy. Speed and crit rate on this helmet. Another good helmet. Crit rate there. Speed, crit rate, and accuracy. That's pretty beautiful. Chest pieces, resistance. What I could try here is I could try getting like a double or triple roll and then reforging that. Maybe that's what I'll do. I think I'm going to keep all of those. Let's go. Let's go look here. Where is it? That's this piece. Let's see if I can get like a triple roll. That'd be really nice. All right, just landing in defense. You get a double roll? Nope. Okay. That's a crap piece, and I'm not gonna waste ore on that, so just sell that. Maybe I should go look and see what I actually need. Who would I put in instinct? Okong. Carl. Supreme Elhane. Need a damage dealer. I need my Gembo to get faster. So let's just see, for the sake of argument, whether or not I can get him into instinct. These are all my instinct pieces? Is that really all? That's all of my instinct pieces. Okay. So it's not going to work. So it'd be this and this. I need a shield and a weapon, I think. Probably this. And this. That's where I would go with it, probably. Let's roll a little bit and see if we hit anything. Got some crit rate. There we go. I wouldn't mind a double roll on crit rate. Accuracy. Not a complete waste on Gimbo, but double roll on the crit rate is nice. Let's see what we get here. We want crit rate, crit damage, speed, crit rate. Nice. I don't really need it with the crit rate gloves, but double speed, double crit rate. That's not bad at all. I'm up to 112% crit rate. I need some crit damage gloves. And I need a chest piece and gloves. That's what I need. So let's go back to the forge. Chest piece and gloves. So first of all, yes. Let's go for gloves. I'm going to need a crit rate charm. Whoops. Wrong set there. try again. Gauntlet. All right. All right, let's see if we can pull one of these. I'll keep that for now. That's awful, but I'll keep it. Defense percentage. Flat attack. Attack percentage boots. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. So now if I did that, I don't have to wear the glove. Put that on, put this on. Put that on. And then I think I need a chest piece in the speed set. With 13% crit rate. Primary stats, attack, substats, crit rate. That's not bad. That's 198. I got a lot slower. I need a shield with a speed substat. Yeah. Instinct's tricky to use. Daily challenges. Win 3 classic arena battles using at least one. I've been fighting in arena all day. I haven't been using magic champions at all, apparently. All right. Need to use a magic champion. First of all, let's get this going. Let's use a magic champion. Who shall we use? Lady Kimmy. Let's use Lady Kimmy. No, let's use... I don't like anybody. I have no good champions on my entire team. This is ridiculous. My rosters are awful. I don't know why Sun's chanting Geo. Still in Relentless if you can. Relentless is nice. I can. Ian's got his... You're going to get your Sill on Saturday? Congrats. And you've got all the books waiting for you. That's exactly the way you want it to go. Taunting me from the sidelines, son. I'm happy you got your Geo. I'm happy you don't have to... You feel my pain. You don't have to experience my pain. All these charms, such a hoarder. Yeah, I'm not good at rolling up. Like, I have way too many forge materials. I mean, part of the reason is I just log in every day and make sure I get my faction stuff done. You know, it's like I just collect stuff. And I don't necessarily use it because I don't have the time to like actually grind the silver or, you know. It's kind of crazy. If I wasn't playing my noob versus pro account, I could do a lot of work on my main account, but everybody loves noob versus pro, especially the noob who's constantly kicking the pro's butt. Says, I pulled an Ultimate Gaelic and an Apothecary in one run of Blue Shard pulls. That's really nice. That's very nice. But wait. Oh, Ultimate Gaelic. Sorry. I was thinking Supreme Gaelic. The problem is on another account, I pulled Rector Drath and Vogoth. One of those will be my free-to-play project for the next year. Well, if I had to pick one of those two, I'd pick Rector Drath and Vogoth, because those are solutions for all sorts of problems. Whereas like Apothecary is nice, but you'll pull another Apothecary at some point. You know, and Ultimate Gaelic is like mediocre. He's not that great. Yeah, those boots are nice for a nuker. Oh yeah, I've got to use that promo code. Still haven't used that promo code. What's the new promo code?
Is there another new promo code? Also, your camera just went.
The one with Gizcard.
Oh, wasn't it like Centrano's
2023?
Hold on.
Yeah, Centrano's 2023, I think.
Promo code Centrano's 2023. You know,
Ooh.
I maintained this promo code channel for the entire Discord, and you don't even bother to check it? Get mad.
I checked it when you posted it. I just forgot it, and I'm now in a live stream, so I don't want to be flipping around looking in Discord. That's why I asked. Is that all right with you?
Lazy. Excuses.
Dark Elhain
Ain't nobody
tomorrow.
got time for all that.
Well, clearly you do. Genbo only needs 70% crit. That's true. That's right. Why? I don't even know why I needed the... I only haven't built to 70%. You virtually soloed the Dragon Spider double team stage in the new area with Artak. I did the same thing. He just... The spiders allow you to burn the dragon, which is awesome. So it's just like, you just want the spiderlings alive. You put down... I mean, that was... I did that yesterday. So that was over here. No, sorry, not that one. Which one is it? This one. Yeah. So you've got the Eternal Dragon who has 3 minions, and then you've got the spider who has 10 minions. So you've got 15 targets for HP burns. It's just like, it's crazy good. It's crazy good. I mean, I had other, champs on the team, but like I didn't need anybody except Artak. Oh yeah, I still need to burn through 5 of these keys. We were talking about this before. Have I completed my live arena? Do I still have keys here? Yeah, I had 3 keys. So I'm losing keys. Live arena is active in another hour, 12 minutes, which is at the server reset. So I'm going to lose those keys. So I can't even do all my keys. But I got this done at least. All right. What other keys do I have left? Do I have Doom Tower keys? I've got 4 more Doom Tower keys. What I should do is try to get I should try to get a full auto team here. Let's see if I could create a full auto team here for Dark Fae. This was originally my Dark Fae full auto team, but it got messed up somehow. I think I changed the speeds on some of the champions and it got messed up. So I should figure out the speeds of everybody. Let's see. So Lady Kimmy is running at what? She's not even fully mastered. What is she running at? 311. 311, and Deacon is running at 286 or something like that. 283. So they're connected. So 311. So everybody has to run at 215 or faster. Now, Physics is running fast, so Physics isn't a problem. Yeah, she's at 240. Allure, I think, is around the same, maybe a little bit slower. Where is she? Actually, 219. What did I say I needed to run it? $215. So she's fast enough, just barely. And then question is, my ninja's too slow. My ninja's too slow, I think. I think he's at 2. Or he's just fast enough. That's interesting. Okay, so this might work. This might work. Let's see if we can make this work. All right. So we need Lady Kimmy in the first spot. And then we need Deacon. And then we need Physics. And we need Allure. And then we need Ninja. I wonder if Cold Heart would do better. No, I need somebody who can one-shot everybody. I don't know if my Ninja can one-shot my Physics. All right, so let's check this out. So on round 2, can open and then don't use. Can't do much about Deacon. It's kind of weird because of his extra turn mechanic, but we'll do that. Okay, and then round 3, we want this to be his opener. We want her to not use anything else. We want Physics to open with the Provoke. We want Deacon to open with the Time Compression, and we want Lady Kimmy to open with that. So let's see if that works. Be nice to have a full auto Dark Fae again. It's been a while. I messed up Physics. I'll have to change her. In fact, let's just change her now. I don't want to go through this whole thing and then fail because of Physics. I got all these Dark Fae teams. Which one was it? Here it is. Okay, so Physics in round 3 should open with the Provoke and then never use it again. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, because you don't want her using the Provoke more than once. She just has to provoke the team, and that stops them from using any of their skills. And even, you may even blow the team up, so it might not matter. I've used the slow before, and it depends how you're speed tuned. You can also use the slow, but the Provoke is kind of more of a sure thing. So let's see if this Dark Fae is full auto. I didn't even check. I'm assuming I'm in hard Doom Tower. Anybody notice the first 25 fusion for champion training is 5150 points? Yeah. That's actually been where that has been where it's been. So when you have multiple fragments, it's been at like 3100, like 5100, and like 7500 or something. So that's high. I agree, but that's been where it's been for several months. That is where it's been for several months. Just run Deacon, Newt, Allure, Cold Heart. Royal Guard should be easy peasy. I could try that. That could be fun. The only problem with Newt is I'm not sure I could kill him. I don't know if I could kill my Newt. This boss should never get a turn. It should be fine. Yep, this is a win. Not fast. You're right. Newt would be faster. I could try bringing in Newt. Deacon, Newt, Allure, Cold Heart, Royal Guard. Royal Guard doesn't do well at killing waves. Used Deacon, Newt to Allure, and Gembo to nuke. 5,000 champion training is easy if you do the tavern trick. That's true too. Yumiko versus Dark Fae, easy fight. I wish. They dropped the point rates too, so it takes more books and brews. They're getting sneaky as hell. There's a reason this champion training is much longer. They did? They're giving us fewer points for books and brews? Epic books were... Well, it depends if it's on the tournament or the event. It's different per. It used to be 500 points. No, that was CVC, I think. Why does her Dark Fae and Scarab King's turn meter bar jump up so much at certain times? I don't know that it does. It's just the rotation, right? It's like it's going based on when you are going. So yeah, that worked. That's full auto. That's my best time. It's not my best number of turns. Let's see if I can make a team with Newt, because I do think that could be really good. So let's say now my concern is that I won't be able to nuke Newt out. And then Newt will get stolen and I have to kill Newt. So let's do another team. I know I had other Dark Fae teams here, but that's now a full auto Dark Fae team. I think that team's fine. We'll have to see if it works at the maximum. I like this team too. This team is pretty good. I'm not going to get rid of that team. Let's do a team here. Okay, so we're going to do Lady Kimmy, because she's the biggest speed aura and she's super fast. And we do that into Deacon because that's just the setup. So we have a drop defense, we've got turn meter decrease, we've got the leech for sustain. That's just a beautiful opener. We need the allure, but we're going to use Newt here. So we're going to use Newt and allure. And then the question is, who do we put in the 5th spot? Do we keep Ninja in the 5th spot? Do we bring in Cold Heart? Do we bring back Vizix? Do we use somebody else? We also have to get through the waves. Let's bring Ninja back. All right, now we got to do the AI. So I think he has to open. He has to help wave clear. I think he has to open with this. Oh, he's not fast enough. He's at 215. I need him at 216. He might not go. He might not go. But I think it's that like this. I think that's what we want to do. Here it's opener, don't use, which means here it's opener, don't use. For her, we want to turn these off. Let's go check out Newt. I think he's not going to go. I think he's going to get cut by Lady Kimmy. So I need him with one more speed, I think. That's +1. That's a +2. This is only a +1. We could get him speed. There we go. That's all we need. That actually is good because he goes in front of Ninja now, which is nice. So the Weekend will be out there when Ninja nuke. So let's take it off Super Raids and let's see if this one works. See if it's any faster. Mr. T2 Sugar says, I wish I was playing when Ninja was out. Yeah, he's a very nice champion. Man, there was a lot of community uproar when he became a free champion. People thought he was trash for a while too. They didn't think the champion was going to be any good. Herndig is good. I love Herndig. I want to build Herndig. 21 6-star speed glyphs. Yep. Remember to hit the like button. I'm gonna hit some buttons. I don't even know what they do over here. Let's hit the like button. All right, so that didn't work. Something went wrong. We got cut somehow. I wasn't watching. We need to kill Ninja, but we're hitting the boss. Please kill the Ninja. There we go. All right, now the boss should never go again. So this is going to work out. I didn't see why we got cut. I mean, we got debuffed for some reason by our Newt, I think. I mean, the Newt copy. This is going to be a lot faster. Man, Newt just does so much work. All right, so that cut the time by over a minute. And I cut the turns by a lot. That was a crazy improvement. I'm not sure it's 100%. I didn't see what happened. I was looking at chat. So let's see. I want to see how it works through the waves too. I'm going to actually pay attention to this. So don't distract me. Don't distract me. Especially you. You know, I'm talking to you. Don't distract. All right. So wave 1 goes down nice and easy. Feel like that should have been a freeze, right? Wave 2 is the slow one because you got to set up the opener, so you don't want to use all your big skills. But it's still not. Newt just hits so freaking hard, and Ninja too. All right, let's see what happens here. So Lady Kimmy should open, and then Deke should go, and that happened. Deke should go a second time, and then their Deacon went. Why did their Deacon go? Whenever this champion is hit by an enemy while under any of the debuffs mentioned above, has a chance. So, wasn't under any of those. It went my Kimmy, my Deacon, their Deacon. I wonder if I'm too close on the math. I wonder if because of the 30%, I wonder if because of the 30% on Lady Kimmy, whenever an enemy receives a third active buff, instantly decreases the turn meter of all enemies by a certain amount. So they get an increased accuracy and an increased speed. That's not enough to activate that. But it could decrease my speed. But I get a speed buff. That's weird. It may just be close. But I'm wondering if because of the 30% speed aura, the math is a little bit different because champions are actually running at different speeds. So what I mean by that is if you look at Lady Kimmy, her base speed is 115. So you take 115 and multiply it by 1.3. Like after her aura, she's running at 149.5. Or now she's not running at 149.5, but she's running at 149.5 plus the 196 extra speed we've got. So she's actually running at 345.5. So if I then divided that by 1.45, my third fastest champion would have to run at 239 with the aura, if you factor it in the aura. And that's a lure, 239, right? So we need to get to 239 from Allure. She's running at 219. Now her base speed is 96. So if we did that, oops. Oh, come on. So if we did 96 times 1.3, she's running at 124.8 plus the 123 that we put on her. Wait a second. 96 times 1.3 plus 123 is 248. So she should be fast enough. She should be fast enough. I don't get it. Why is she getting cut? This is frustrating. I'll lose 35 accuracy here, but I'm at 483, so I'm higher than I need to be. I don't want to use a lot of silver. We've got an artifact enhancement coming up. But let's, if we just looked at this one. And then let's say we found relentless boots, 6 stars. Accuracy, nice. So that would take us up to 226 speed. We'd still have the crit rate. We actually only lost 20 accuracy there. We gained a little bit of crit damage. We could probably find more speed. We have a lot of extra crit rate now. Let's look at the shield. Let's look at the shield. What am I wearing? Speed, accuracy, and crit rate. Yeah, that's probably what I want. That's going to be nice for somebody, but I need speed on her, not more accuracy. Not bad. Okay, that takes her up to 233. She's also picked up 400 defense along the way, which is not bad. A couple of thousand HP, some crit damage. She's only lost 30 accuracy. Let's just do that. Let's see if that makes a difference if she doesn't get cut now. I'm not 100% sure why she got cut, especially with Deacon's turn meter decrease. Why would that happen? Is this the team? This is the team. Let's check it out. Doppelganger Deacon resisted, but it shouldn't matter. It shouldn't matter. Does he have a revenge amulet? Yeah, but if he does, he's gonna hit like the Deacon or the Kimmy. So he would reduce a turn meter on somebody who's already gone. He doesn't have reaction. He has revenge, and he might, I don't know. I forgot already. He probably has revenge, and he might have a blood shield. No, he doesn't have blood shield, clearly, because he's not getting the shield. So, but let's see this. Yeah, so now she goes. Okay, so that worked fine. We need to kill Ninja. Nope. That actually got worse as she got faster. Why did that get worse? Why did that get worse? Because I won the previous one. Let's try that. Shouldn't have gotten worse. I mean, RNG is always a thing. I think this was a 49 second wave clear. All right, so Kimmy, Beacon, into Allure. He just goes straight to the boss, which is weird. I don't even know how he does that. Like, that shouldn't be possible, right? Isn't he supposed to? Isn't he required to hit? Oh, no, because she lost her perfect veil. That's what it was. Okay. Now he's going to go for the boss again. I need somebody to kill Ninja. Nobody's hitting Ninja. Luckily, Ninja doesn't open with his freeze. So, I mean, this is going to be another win. It doesn't feel like 100%. That one doesn't feel as strong as the other one. The other one feels like it's 100%. The one with Visit. But this was 70 turns. So, it's still faster. Doesn't have to be 100%. If it's like 85% and it's that much faster, it'd be worth it, right? I'd just run it anyway. So we'll have to see. Now, I have to get through Doom Tower hard. Let's see, where are we right now? Floor 103. So after the reset, I got to start working. I still got a week here, but I need 2 days. 2 days to get to the next Dark Fae. Okay. So what other keys do we have to do today before, let's see, Clan Boss. Okay, we're okay on Clan Boss. Ultra Nightmare's done, Nightmare's done, Brutal, not done. $148 million, that's what I'm guessing. 148. 149. Not too bad. Price of Right, that would have been a really good guess. Closest without going over. We got to summon some champions. Okay. Got 15 sacred shards. That feels pretty good. I used to pull 10 pulls all the time for this quest, but I have found that I run out of mystery, like my mystery shards dips. I was up at 3,000 mystery shards, and it just keeps dipping and dipping. So I've started to just pull the 3 and save the other 7. All right, so we should have our Forge Pass done. We have our daily quests done. Our advanced quests done. Doom Tower keys are done. Arena tag team not done. We've got a lot of those we got to get through. Okay, let's start firing those off. Let's talk to chat a little bit. Mr. T2 Sugar says the same thing. It doesn't have to be 100%. I think mine is only about 70% due to revenge procs. Yeah, as long as it's fast. You can click on Ninja to focus on him to help. I could, but the whole point is to have 100% full auto so I don't have to do that kind of stuff. I don't want to watch it. I want to click it and walk away. Out of curiosity, let me do this. Let me start a poll. All right. I'm curious in people's how people do in terms of 3v3 arena. What do you do? How much do you do? How much do you run? Do you run a lot? Do you run a little bit? So the daily requires 5. You got to do 5 per day to do that amount. So I'm just curious, how many people do 3v3 arena and what do they do when they do 3v3 arena? What I have found recently, I used to do my 5. I used to do my 5 and that was it. Sometimes I would do extra if there was like a tournament going on, but I would just do my 5. And I have recently found, when I say recently, say 4 or 5 months, I've been doing I've been trying to get in 20 a day. And I find I can actually do it more easily if I drop to one-man defenses, and then you just drop all the way down to the bottom of your ranking, and then you can farm down there. The problem being, of course, that I forget to put in my real defenses. So it's like I have 3 days and 6 hours left. I was in silver 3. I should not be in bronze 4 or whatever. I should be in like silver 4. But what I do is I put in a one-man defense, and I put in weak defenses like level 50s, level 1s, whatever. And so I dropped down into this red portion. And down here, a lot of people put up one-person defenses. So we can all farm the gold bars really quickly, which allows me to do 20 a day. So I've been doing that for a few months. And you can see I have 30,000 bars or something. Now, I should have more because I dropped down so far. I'm getting fewer bars. But you have to remember to put in a real defense and then climb back up. And that usually takes 48 hours. You can do it in less if you're really active and you're lucky. But remember, you're going to be fighting against real teams as you get closer and closer back to the green portion or the yellow portion, whatever it is. And if you want to get promoted, you probably need a third day. So like in the next 24 hours, I need to put in my real defense. And I just keep forgetting because I don't play this account nearly enough. But you get so many more easy fights and you get so many more gold bars, and that's definitely worth it because there's so many things you can buy there aren't that many things you can buy, but there are several things you could buy in the shop. All right, so we've got 10 votes for so far. One person does less than 5. 3 people do the required 5 only. Most people do 6 to 20, and then some people do even more than 20. As many as you can get. All right, so that's getting towards something. Get some regular arena in here while we're doing it. I mean, the thing is, the tokens burn a hole in my mailbox, right? Like every day they burn a hole in my mailbox. So it's like if I go to my mailbox, I got these 3 packs just sitting here. I got those keys. I got to get through those keys too. Let's grab one of these keys. Yeah, let's grab one of these keys. And let's go do hard. Here's a question. Does anybody think I can one-shot hard mode? I get 194 million? I don't think I can. With this speed tune, I don't think I can because it's an unkillable tune, right? It's not designed to do that much. It's just an unkillable speed tune. I wonder what would happen if I just broke this tune and did like a different. Like, what if I just did? If I just did that. If I just did that. Well, let's find out. $125 million. Okay. 43 turns. I didn't get 50 turns. I only got 43 turns. So, yeah, I still, even if I got 50 turns, it'll only be about 150 million, something like that. Okay, so what else do I have? I still got to finish off Centranos, right? I still got 5 keys over here. Okay, so let's push these a little bit. Rare and epic, and it looks like undead, high elves, and demon spawn. Rare and epic. Okay. That should be easy. Level 160. Not low level. Ooh, I forgot about that. I forgot about the skull crown. There's a Rotos. Turn meter control is so strong. I love turn meter control. I think out of all of my, like all the different skills in the game, you know, if you're talking about like all the buffs and debuffs, all the instant effects that you can do, like all this stuff, if I had to pick a favorite, it would be a very close decision between turn meter decrease and ally attack. Like those would be the two I think that would be my favorite. Oh, look at that. I didn't even think about that. Okay. All right, that was easy enough. Rare and epics, and this is Sacred Order, Dark Elves, and Knights Revenant. Is that? Yep, that's what it looks like. All right, so this one should be really easy. Oh, Hefrak. There was a Hefrak there. I've never seen Hefrak in a wave before. That was scary for a second. I'm like, why did I get hit? Hefrak. Crashdown says just 5 because 3v3 is beyond annoying. Yeah, just for the required. 3v3 is horrible and takes time. Midi says 3v3 is something I skip constantly. It's arena, but 3 times longer, and the bazaar is just not rewarding for the time it takes to get a void shard or epic tome. Yeah, I get it. It seems like most people do the 20 or close to the, you try to get to the 20. But a lot of people only do the 5 required, and then some people actually do a lot. I find 3v3 fun when I have time to find it fun. Like, I typically don't have time to find it fun. Oh, here's a boss fight. All right, so Scarab boss. All right, let's see who has Blood Shield Ring. Who has Blood Shield Rings? I know Cythalia does. Seer does. Oh, we don't have one on Lady Annabelle. That's unfortunate. Because she could probably solo the thing. Jorg. Got a Blood Shield amulet. That's kind of nice. A crit damage Blood Shield amulet. Somebody's got to have one. Other than Cythalia? Cythalia is my only one in the entire faction. That's kind of crazy. All right. Let's swap back here. Let's do this. Where was that? I didn't destroy that thing, did I? Did I accidentally destroy the amulet I took off of her? I don't think I did. All right. Let's just put this on Lady Annabelle for today. And we'll get this on her. And we'll do... Try that. Morgaine should die pretty quickly. I mean, this is a lower level Scarab boss, so it shouldn't be a huge deal. I'm going to have to get some more Blood Shield, so. Please kill the Morgaine. Thank you. Oh, I didn't even think about that. All right. That's probably not the best strategy there. Let's just do this. You know, one of the downsides of this is you can't turn AI on. Like, I can't just have her A1. I would have to manually do that. But she has regen. I don't think she'll ever die. The question is, will she beat him in the 1500 turn count? Well, I don't know. Anybody know how many bars are up here? It looks like it's about 200 bars. I've cleared 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm about to clear the 6th bar. 6 bars. In 75 turns. It's gonna take me 2,500 turns to beat the boss. I don't get 2,500 turns. Huh. Now, Rhonda doesn't have everything, but she might just have enough regen to last, and she might do more work. The question is, no, not even close. Okay, never mind. Never mind. So I need a full team to take this down. I need a real team to take this down. Oh, that's unfortunate. I do have some blood shield rings here. I could get Morgaine into a blood shield. Could I get Jorg into a blood shield ring? He's in one. Ultimate Gallic is as well. Annex is fully booked. Yeah, I think I've got a solution there. The problem is there's only 16 minutes until the server reset, and I got to burn these 3 keys. So I'm not going to do that right now. What I'm going to do instead, I wanted to get through that boss, but I think I'll just look for some places that I can clear. Maybe I can go and take this boss out in the middle. Maybe I can do that. Let's start clearing Cobble Market. Let's just do that. All right, so oops. No, that's what we wanted, right? That A1 hit pretty hard from Mimic. Didn't expect that. All right, that was fun. Let's see about this one. Need 5 stars here. Okay, I've got 5 stars. No problem. Let's do this and this. And how about we do get some turn meter fill going. And we'll use that for some backup. And anybody else that I would like as a damage dealer here? Let's do that. And do just that. My Helicat is fast. But yeah, he's actually the fastest on the team. I think he's running at almost 270 because he's speed tuned for my clan boss team. Mm-hmm. All right, let's see if we can take this boss on. We've got 12 minutes here. All right, so it's the Magma Dragon who can be provoked, and then it's the Ice Golem. I kind of want, I kind of want a one shot. I can't do that. Can't do that, can I? Could I do that? Oh, I barely have a team here. This is kind of a rough team. I don't know. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. All right. Don't do me like that. I don't know what's going on with the ice golem here. I feel like he should have nuked again. Okay, that was easy. I don't know why he didn't nuke again. Maybe he's glitched or something. Any good pieces? Yes. Supersonic 6-star speed boots. That's interesting. That's interesting. Okay. All right, so we got through those keys. Ooh. Is that everything for the day? Faction Wars. We got 18 keys right there. We still got to get through these keys. Okay, more keys. I do want to work this guy into the rotation. I want to get him. I want to replace Gerbtug, but this shouldn't be too bad. Ravenwolf, welcome to Barbarian. Thank you, thank you. Very cool. I don't know why that... Oh, you know what? I turned that off. I turned that off because I was recording something. There it is. Just popped up. Welcome, welcome, and congrats. Yeah, Shock, why should I provoke them if everybody's just dying? I'm just nuking everything out. John Hodgson is off the bed. I don't know if you might have already left to see it. Hey, Colored and Son wanted to pop in and tell you I beat Stage 21 Ogre and Tribes with 3 stars for the first time and shared my team in the Discord. Very cool. Congrats. This is my Ogre team right now. Should be 3 stars, I'm assuming. But congrats, that's a huge milestone. How close are you to your Lydia? Yeah, I'll go back to it after the reset. Nearly 40% of people do up to 20 per day, and then 28% do more than that. Wow, that's a lot more involvement in 3v3 arena than I thought. 2 more factions. Awesome. You are getting close. Lydia is so much fun. Lydia is so much fun. I'm stoked. Ravenwolf is a barbarian. That's so cool. That's very cool. We are slowly building our barbarian horde here. And the Shadowkin, we've got several Shadowkin as well. In fact, if you are in chat right now and you have a membership, go ahead and spam some emotes. Let's see those noobs and pros. I want to see some emotes right now. Or emojis. I don't know if they're emotes or emojis. I guess they're emojis technically, right? Spam them. Ravenwolf, you got to use your perks. You got to use your perks. There's Daniel keeping fish. All right, we got some pros in the house. I like it. Don't forget to like the stream, by the way. This is a smaller stream today. Thursday streams are kind of on the small side. I think because I don't have a specific theme to today's stream. It's like people get excited about the Takeover Tuesdays. People get excited about the noob versus pro stuff, but they don't know what Thursday's about. And honestly, it's just showing off my main account. That's all it is. Sabik, have a good night. Thanks for hanging out. It's just an opportunity for me to play my main account, show some people, what endgame free to play can look like. Obviously, we've got a lot of players who have more 6 stars than I do. We've talked about that already. So out of curiosity, Shock, who did you use on your team? You posted it in Discord, but why don't you share it here in chat? Lavish Gore, hello. And which factions do you have left? I wonder what the most common last faction is. I wonder if there is one. You know, because when you think about it, it's like there's some randomness to when you get good champions in which faction. But we also all have access to like all the rares, let's say, and most of the epics, regardless of if you're free to play or not. I mean, by the time you get towards Lydia, you can start to flesh it out with rares and epics if you need to. So it's like, I remember Skinwalkers. Skinwalkers was really hard for me, and I was thinking about 6-starring Cleopteryx for that. And then I got Ragash. And then I was like, I was basically golden right there. I was golden on Skinwalkers. You know, I imagine Skinwalkers is a lot easier now because of Wukong. And Skinwalkers has gotten so strong in the past year. Like a year ago, it was not in the place it is right now. It used to be one of the hardest, and now I think it's one of the best. I mean, I got Mighty Uko as a fusion. And then I got Ragash, and that was basically it. That's all I needed, really. Yeah, that'd be kind of interesting looking into that. Shock used Gear Grinder. Gear Grinder's great because he's a reviver. Ignatius, cool. Bellower. Yeah, Bellower's beautiful. Occult Brawler, okay. And Grush. Yeah, Grush is good. I've got Grush on this team. And I've got a Cult Brawler here on this team. Not a Cult Brawler. I'm sorry, a Bellower. Yeah, but Gear Grinder's, I think, underrated for faction crypts. He's a solid rare. Knights Rev is pretty hard. That was one of my last ones, too. Shock still got Lizardmen and Dwarves to go. Lavish Gore was left with Knight Revenant before Lydia. Yeah, the Valk waves, yep. It's also tough in Undead. Undead was my last one. Demugglify me, when you're trying to 3-star everything, having a reviver is just hugely important. You know, so he survives. He's hard to kill, and he's got to revive, and that's all you really need. Let me make sure I get these last 2 keys in. I got 3 minutes. Got to get through all 148 keys today. I missed 3 of the live arena tokens. I don't know about live 3v3 arena. I still probably have to get back there. I think I might have one more key there. Trying to get through every key is just hard. And I got to do it on 2 accounts every day. Like, what? Yep, I still got 2 keys here. So good thing is these keys only take like 40 seconds. I think I should have it. I'm excited. It's almost 7 o'clock. You know what happens at 7 o'clock? Puppy pile. We got 2 puppies here today. My wife's home. I'm going to grab my whole family, my whole furry family, and jump on the couch and watch some TV. Can't wait. All right. I think that's every key. I think that is every key. Obviously, we can always burn more of these keys. I like Arena, but the grind is like, it's not fun. I'm getting close on my Great Hall, though. And if I were really active, I could probably have had it done by now. I've been good at Arena for most of my time, but recently, like since I started becoming a content creator, I try to get through 10 a day here if I remember. I mean, but you could get 39, you know? It's like I used to get 39 every day. For like a year, I did 39 every day. And that's why you get a great haul that looks like this, you know? But it's like, I still have the resistance column to go last. I don't even know if I'm going to do that. And then I have the attack column. I still have 2 7s, an 8, and a 6. So everything else is 10. Oh, hey, there's the live arena. So just squeaked by getting all those keys. Yeah. Hey, Xena, how you doing? Never gonna have you. No, not for me. You and I were not meant to be. You are a behind a paywall. I'm a free-to-play player. What can I say? What's the login reward today? Ooh, Primal Shard. So, yeah, I'm going to be pulling. I'm going to be pulling for the fusion. Let's see, what do we got going on for the fusion right now? I think it's just Dragon and Champion training. The Tag Arena tournament is ongoing, but that's not for the tournament. 1,200 points so far. There's still a day and a half to go. So I'm not going to get into the top 10 here, but maybe I could get a Soulstone. Be nice. And how are we doing on the Yuletide Titan? Close to 1,400. I'm at 1,390. And what do I need? I need another 500. I've missed a bunch recently, but I don't think I've missed 500 yet. I think I missed like 250. So I think if I get everything the rest of the way, I still have a chance at Torment. But let me go check the events right now. Dungeon Divers. I need to get on this one for these points. I've only got 8 hours for that. These are the points I was debating. Should I give these away or should I go for them? Because we have Dungeon Divers starting tomorrow for the fusion. So I think those are the last points I'm going to be giving away. And then for the tournaments, Dragon tournament's not going to be a problem. So, you know, now we're getting double. So shouldn't be too bad. Yeah. No time for Xena. Yep. Yeah, they have a 10x on her, but I'm not going to pull 10x Ancients. I'm trying to go for Torment. I'm trying to go for the fusion. So I need all my shards. But I did want to look quickly at, you know, like just to show my. Oh, that Elva would be nice. Man. There was another 6-star Cardiel popped up in my shop last week. You know, I'm not there. I've got 213 of these things. I need 300. So now I'm not going to see him for a year. But yeah, if we look at my faction teams, so you can actually see, like, take Lady Annabelle out here, and I think it was just these 5 champions. So Archmage, Killian, Rhonda, Ursula, and Sethalia. And you're like, you know, 2 level 50 damage dealers. So this one's easier. You know, some factions are just easier, but if you look at Undead Hordes, it's like this one's kind of a nightmare. I think I had to use Elagaius as a lockout champion. And getting damage onto this team was really hard. I just didn't have any damage dealers. Knights Rev was not that bad. I actually did okay in Knights Rev. So I'm pretty sure that I ran Walking Tomb Drang, Skull Crown, Sinesha, Doom Priest, and Miscreated Monster. I think that's who I ran. And then who are the other hard ones we were talking about? Skinwalkers got really easy because it's like you had these 2 fusions, Nishak and Uko. And then once I had Hofaries, it was like a piece of cake. And then I got Ragash, and I think I had Cleopteryx for a while, and then I've since swapped out Cleopteryx for, I don't know if it's Wukong. I think it's Wukong. I also ran Thane for a little while. Thane's fully booked. Lizardman wasn't too rough once I got Pythion. Once I got Pythion, it was easy. And I ran Razin, Venom Mage, Pythion, Broodlord or whatever his name is, and then Saurus. That was my team. I think it still is my team. Yeah. Orc was on the tricky side. Like, I don't think... I'm trying to think if I cleared Orcs before I had Artak. I think I did. I got my Lydia before Artak was in the game. But this was tricky, and once I got Artak, it became so much easier. Sylvan Watchers, I literally cleared, like, almost as fast as I possibly could. I don't know if I had Elva at the time. I think I did. But I think... No, I don't think I did. I think I used Emic, Allele, Naya, Ornn, and Oella. I think that was my team. So yeah, I mean, you know, you build rares, you build epics, you find a way to get it done, but certain factions are just harder than others. Jerry gets big for the Lizardman. Yeah, he can be really good too. He can be really good. But all right, so by the way, I don't know if you've seen, we've got a video out today. We don't always do a video on the day we do a stream, but we got a video out today. It is the fusion plan for Blazar. So if you are interested in going for this guy, and I think he's worthwhile going for, obviously he's going to be tricky to do with Tormund if you're going for Tormund. But if you're just going for Blazar, or if you just want an idea of maybe what to expect here, I think it's going to be a tricky fusion. I don't think it's going to be the hardest ever, but I definitely think it's not going to be super easy. However, if we're pulling shards tomorrow and you happen to hit on one of these Bovo Sharphorns, that's going to make life easy. Because once you hit on one of those guys, this fusion is a piece of cake. Yeah, so, you know, with the Christmas holiday, it might be a little bit tricky, but if you hit on one of these guys, that's why I think it's, you know, it's not so bad to be pulling shards early on. But unfortunately, there's a 2-time sacred next weekend. And that's a little bit messed up. I wish they had reversed that. Made the champion chase now and the summon rush then. But anyway, all right, that is it for me today. Thanks for hanging out, everybody. I had fun. I hope you enjoyed it. I will be back on Sunday for our new Versus Pro with Sun. And yeah, and we've got an interesting collab. Hopefully it's going to drop this weekend. So keep your eyes open for that because I'm excited about it. All right. Thanks, everybody. You have a good one. Son, are you still there?
Have a good one, everybody.
He's lurking in the background. All right. See ya.